Alright, this is part 2 of class 1. So now we are going to continue with the wrinkles. This is going to be the last detailing part that we are going to do as of right now. Alright, now I'm going to go back down here to my bottom layer, and I'm going to go to my filters, and I am going to go to my RBG noise. And I'm going to turn this down because I don't want it that much. Alright, I'm going to do about a 3. Alright, just enough to add the appearance of material. Alright, I'm going to use my white, and I'm going to go get my paintbrush. And of course, I'm going to make it a whole lot smaller than what it is right now. Let's go a little bit smaller than that. Alright, that's about good. And I'm going to just make some random little lines, right? So I'm going to go back to my layer, and I'm going to duplicate this layer, go to my bottom copy of those two colors, and I'm going to invert. That'll turn that black, and I want to move my layer just like that. And then I'm going to merge these down. Now I'm going to go and get my smudge tool, and I'm going to make my brush just a little bit bigger than both my lines put together. And we're going to just kind of smudge out these ends just a tad bit. Just mainly really hitting on the ends. Just like that. Alright, now I'm going to go get my blur tool, and I'm going to just kind of blur them together. Just kind of go over the whole little wrinkle and blur them right on out. Alrighty. Now we are going to go in here, and we are going to go to blur, Gosling blur, and we just want to hit it just a little bit. Just like that. Alright, now on this material, that looks kind of bright, so we're going to actually go in here and we're going to overlay this. Once we overlay it, we're just going to turn it down just a tad bit. And now, as you see, it looks like it could be wrinkles that you have in clothing. You can go in here and kind of resize it, move it around, stuff like that. And just like play with it, and it can be anything pretty much. You can put it anywhere in clothing, and you can shape your wrinkles how you want to. Alright, so now we are going to move on to recoloring. Recoloring is pretty much something you can do with anything that has a texture like this in it. As long as it has this texture with the detailing in it, it can be recolored. We save these in PSD format for one. When creating, always save in 2 formats. PSD is for the ability to go back in and, for one, work on your files again and have all your layers, and it's not compressed all into one layer. Also, it shows that you have reworked that texture, and it shows that you've made changes to it, so you own, your texture. And that just protects you for DCMA purposes. Can't nobody say as long as you have those layers that you stole their texture, because that's proof that you did not. And for 2, we do the JPG format. It pretty much cuts down on the KBS, which is a great thing. So those are the 2 formats I recommend. Also, I want you guys to look out for this. I kind of picked this shoe as an example. This is a big no-no on IMVU. This is a DCMA thing. This person could be flagged for this easily for stealing this product. As you see, this texture right here, and this is marked as derivable. This should not be. The reason for that is we go to the Derive From button, and you click that, and it brings you to this. Now, unless this is the same person, that texture has been stolen, because this is the original one to derive from. This is the only one you should derive from. Always follow your derive links. Once you get to where it takes you to this, you know you're safe. So always follow your links. If you was to derive from this product, you would not derive from the first one. You would derive from this one. Alright. So the shirt we're actually going to do is this right here. I already have this downloaded and saved to my desktop. So we're going to go ahead and get this uploaded. Open up with GIMP. Alright. Now here's how we are going to start this. We're going to go to colors. And we are going to go to curves. And we are going to lighten this bad boy up. Not too much. That looks good right there. Alright. Now it's got like a purple color to it. So we are going to go to colors. And we are going to go to Desaturate. And click OK. What this does is this puts this product into grayscale. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we put this into grayscale. The reason why we do that is grayscale is going to take our color and hold it the best. Alright, so now that I've got that done, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to choose a color. Let's do this red color. By the time we are done, it should be more of a wine. Alright, so I'm gonna just bucket fill this, or drag and drop, easier. And then I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna overlay. I'm gonna duplicate this. I want it a little bit darker. Alright, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna duplicate this bottom, move it up to the top, and put it into multiply. And that is all there is to it. I'm going to save this fast. Export. Alright, now I'm going to go back in here and let's get this opened up into IMVU. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I cannot do this. I cannot stand in here and look like this in IMVU. That's just not me. So get this loaded up real fast. Another thing I like to do is I like to change my room to a photo room. No shadows. It helps you just look at your stuff better. Alright, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to put my product in. And that's what that would look like. Okay, so now say I don't want to do a color. I want to do a pattern. No big deal. We can do that. Alright, I have a pattern right here I got from colorlovers.com. I urge you guys to use this site. I really, really do. Great site. Especially if you like patterns. Prints, patterns, you can make your own textures, all that good stuff. It's a great site. Alright, just get this scaled down to fit inside. There we go. And I am going to overlay. Just like that. I'm going to duplicate that. Right on top, just like that. And then we are going to export this as class 1 print. Go into IMVU and load it on up. And that's pretty much how that would work. You can do this with any item that has the texture in it, whether it be shoes, whether it be pants, whether it be shirts, jackets, anything. You can use this technique. I urge you to actually. So, here's your homework that is due on the 18th. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, homework is going to be, I want you guys to find a top of your choice that has the texture that you can recolor. I don't care if it's male, I don't care if it's female, but I want the links to the top that you have recolored. I want to see screenshots of this in GIMP. All your layers, I want to see your layers named. I want to see screenshots on the IMVU client as well. I also want to see your buttons, your zippers, your shine, your wrinkles, everything that we have talked about in this video. I want to see that also screenshot in your GIMP as well. Pretty much really easy. Shouldn't be too much for you guys to handle in 1 week's time. So we will see you later on. And if you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and feel free to message me or ask them in class, and we will, get to that. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a blessed night.